Guys, this is my very, very, very honest opinion about Terence Creative. So guys, now Terence came out and he spoke about 4 people that are sabotaging his image so that he doesn't get endorsement from certain companies to advertise for them, and his family as well. So guys, let me talk about this thing. Celebrities, some of them don't believe in there is too much for everybody. It's just like you're in YouTube, there are so many viewers and you can get your share of people. It doesn't matter how many of them there are. Even if you get 2 and they are authentic views, it's better than nothing. So guys, now there is actually a truth behind what Terence Creative is saying, because he's simply talking about, I know he had an affair some few years ago, and the wife confronted the lady. And I think some people still want to use it because that's an easy weakness, is an easy target to make him look like he's not even a man in control of his family. He's just one man that is niseme tukandinya, And guys, when I looked at when Terence Creative was trying to address this issue, I tend to believe to some extent probably he's saying the truth. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I remember the Kyokos talking about some people that were also trying to sabotage them. Like there were friends of theirs, they called friends. They were asked for their contacts because some people thought they could endorse some brands, but they refused to give. They even say they didn't know them. So he addressed that issue and he said he actually missed those opportunities, but he believed there were so many opportunities for them, for God to actually promote them. Guys, let me tell you something. This social media is very competitive, and if you want to see competition, you've got to visit TikTok and see how people compete for gifters. It is not different even in YouTube. It's not different even in real life. Everybody wants to appear to be the best so that they can get the brands, they can get the money. It is business, it's competitive. Even a company that knows your secret will sabotage you to get their own brand out. So I think the only difference is that for us content creators, for those of us in Africa, we don't really understand the nitty-gritties of everything. We want an image, but we also want a lot of people around us to make our image big. And so we've got to know that there are also consequences. He talked about a couple who even had their own altercations, and actually he said they were captured by a CCTV camera in his house, and he has not even exposed that. He's still keeping it. So guys, let me say something. To be honest, there is one thing that people must know. When you are coming out here and you are trying to amass the energy and you want to work with 2, 3, 4 couples, and all of you are doing the same thing, there will definitely be very stiff competition. People would want to have what you have, and if you, in case you look like you're getting more, they will want to sabotage you so that they can get that. And it is obvious. And we need to look at it like that. Let's not start looking at buddy, they are friends. Guys, one thing that we don't know, in social media, you don't know anybody. You just meet people, associate yourself with them. How you end up crossing the boundary and then you start doing, bringing everybody so close. You even cross the boundary. People go to your personal spaces. And that is why people are now exposing each other. That's why they have an opportunity to actually sabotage you and sabotage even your own family. So it's all about boundaries, guys. What do you think about this issue? Because I've seen a lot of things that have been said about Terence Creative. Oh, Mara, he was with TikToker Rishka Munge. Oh, Mara, they went to Dubai. That trip, they went to Dubai. He left his room and he went to be with Rishka Munge. Those were just allegations. And then now recently, we have had people talk about, the CEO is now the friend to the CEO. And I'm hearing the CEO of that company that is endorsing is actually married. And so if these stories are cooked, those people who are cooking those stories, my Jesus, those people are dangerous friends. If actually you're calling friends, those are not even friends, frenemies. And this is where Terence Creative needs to actually put a boundary, because this is like Someone was talking about social media being like a chess game. So if you understand how chess game works, you will definitely survive in the social media space. One thing that people need to understand is that when you bring all these celebrities to your private space, because some of these celebrities want to live a fake life. You see, guys, you want to celebrate a birthday, big birthday, you want to bring everybody to that birthday, you want gifts, people are investing in you. So for them to be able to get the money they are investing in you back, how do you think they're going to get it back? Because that's an investment. They are investing so that next time you can invest in them. If you don't invest in them, they will definitely come for you, create that content, and get their money back. This is one thing that I see people not being able to understand. And I think it is very clear that some of these celebrities, the way they are coming out to show off, the way they are coming up to show, oh, I've given you this, I own this, I own that. They make life look so unreal. And that is why I'm saying somebody like Aziad, if you've not watched our video about Aziad, that is why definitely they will always have problems with money and borrow endlessly. So Terence Creative, maybe somebody is trying to sabotage his life and it's for real, but I wouldn't dispute that because I actually understand this social media space is full of people that are full of sabotage. Some people are not really happy for each other for real because they want the same thing. It's like you're fighting for the same thing. So it is about war for who wins it. So I don't know what you guys think about this issue. And it is for us, the public that consume this information, that now ride on it. So if the information comes and finds us and we don't actually sit down and process it properly, then we find ourselves spreading the wrong information. Because once the bloggers get people say bad news actually sell easily. So when bloggers get this kind of news and now it gets out of hand. So you're not in a position to control it. So control your space. Don't bring all of these celebrities into your house. What are they doing there? That's your personal private space. Why should they even know where you live? And even if they did, it's all about, you want to associate yourself with all of these big brands, but you can have also people that are truly people you vetted. Because if you don't sit down and vet them and you are almost like desperate to have everybody connected to you, and I'm not saying that Terence is desperate, then you find a lot of people in your life, and at the end of the day, what happens? They're gonna sabotage you. Definitely. I don't know what you think, but those friends of the so-called friends of Terence, they sound like frenemies. They are not friends. So anyways, I hope they can get around this, because guys, it ain't looking good in terms of publicity if this is the kind of things that come out. When somebody looks at the small weakness you may have and then start attacking on it, use it and try to look like they're better because there is not any other better couple. They always want to be the couple, then that gets nasty. I don't know what you guys think about this, but that is just my own reaction to what Terence Creative actually told us.